So, back after way too long. This video was going to be up a couple weeks ago, but ran into some technical difficulties with my camera. Now that I've got this figured out, I actually have my D&D board completely done. I'm not 100% satisfied with it, ran into some problems, but it's pretty good. I'm rather like it. I'll show you what I got. So I redid the portal, you can see there. I gave it a base rather than cutting the bottom off, which was way less work this way. Cutting through the resin was a huge pain. I also glued a piece of paper in behind the resin before I poured it. It has a picture of, it's actually the Dahaka from Prince of Persia. I just thought it looked cool coming in, like some big monster coming in through the portal. Originally, I dyed the resin purple, but I used a different kind of coloring for it than I usually do, and it didn't work out so well. It looked really good at first. It was a really deep purple, but then it faded into yellow and was, yeah, it was really weird. So I just painted over it with some like stained glass paint that you get from like the kids crafts department from Walmart. I have the little altar over here. Just printed out a piece of paper with the pattern for the one of the rugs. Decided to drape it over that. Then I just got the paper wet and stuck it on there and let it dry to give it the shape. I have Orcus here. You can see I did end up painting him. What I did though was gave him about 2 or 3 layers of the liquid latex before I painted him. So I'm hoping I can just peel this right off when I'm done and have a perfectly good Orcus. Pretty satisfied with how he turned out. Lost a little bit of detail, obviously, with the latex, like down in his mace thing. Really can't tell at all that that was a skull in there. Even less so with the camera blurring like that. Got all my little figures cast. I had a weird one over here. I'm not really sure what happened. But he kind of cracked here. And there's kind of, I don't know, like foamed up inside. I'm not sure what happened. Some kind of chemical reaction, I imagine. Something to split that open. But it's not too bad. And then I have this setup here. I opted to not put in a switch for the lights, so you just plug it in and it turns on. But it's over here. If I can get it plugged in all the way, it'll stop flickering. So the runes light up and cast a nice little reflection in the portal that I rather like, so that worked out really well. That's easily my favorite part of this whole thing, is how well that worked out. Over here, just got 4 blue LEDs and some foil to give it some reflection. And then most of this stuff is removable. Orcus isn't on there. This platform he's on, it just slides off. You know, the pillars are removable. This guy, it's a little more difficult. This thing pops out. So you just have the base in there. And underside here, I'm going to do this without tipping my pillars out. Nope, I can't. Have under this duct tape little circuit that I did there. Pretty simple. Basically just 4 resistors for the LEDs. And that just held in place like so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I still haven't gotten a chance to use the board because, like I said previously, my group kind of fell apart. I'm working on getting together a new group. Just scheduling is kind of difficult right now. So when I do actually play with this, I will probably take some pictures of it in use and see how that goes. Maybe post those online if they're worthwhile. I do have a bunch of more projects coming up. I do this thing where I schedule way more stuff than I can possibly do. So I have currently, actually today, I'm going to be working on making a Buster Sword for a friend from Final Fantasy VII. Then I'm going to also be helping another friend make another sword. And I have a friend who really wants to make a Big Daddy costume from Bioshock. So I'm going to help him with that. And he really wants to get it done in way less time than I think he can. But I'm going to help him see what we can do. If we can finish it, it'll be pretty sweet. I will be recording all these projects so you can see them all. Hopefully they turn out really well. But if not, I just won't put it online and you will never know the difference.